Thank you for joining my party. Love, P. Diddy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rhyme Reacts. That's right, folks. We're watching another episode of Gumball, because I'm on a mission to finish all of Season 1 of Gumball. And today, folks, we are watching Episode 18, The Refund. Of course, folks, like to check out the original link, more for original content creator. You can find it on Hulu and Disney+. This episode's going to end in Larry's demise again, isn't it?
Look, Darwin, we waited more than 7 months for this. I know.
Why are you holding the Super Nintendo cartridge upside down, you dummy?
Huh? Whoa. May I touch it? You may. Nice. Thanks.
What purpose does it hold? You're a fish, Darwin. I don't think there's a single fish in the entire ocean that has hair. Oh, wait. Walruses. Never mind. Brought it back home, baby. He's part walrus. Of course, they aren't on the legs. It's just their big old mustache. I'm going to have to look this up. Hold on. There's absolutely no way this is real. That's 100% fake, right? Found Darwin, everybody. I don't even care. I don't even care about the stupid fur fish. I was just going to say. All right, I'm going to say it's canonically possible. I'm going to ignore everything else and just take this picture as proof.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, there you are. Oh, there's something wrong with it. Try the other way around. Come on. Can't you see I'm practically...
Yeah, I get pissed off, too, that the Xbox 360 isn't backwards compatible with the Super Nintendo.
It's not working. I think we got stiffed.
I'm sorry, kids, but it's store policy. I can't give you a refund.
What? We asked you a ton of questions before we bought it, remember?
Finally.
What's bigger, a lion or a tiger?
A tiger.
Why?
Larry's
Can
revenge.
anything escape from a black hole?
Not unless it's a superheated quasar.
What is 2,352 times 1,035?
2,434,320.
If you know all this stuff, how come you're a store clerk?
Look, you want this game or not?
Oof.
Actually, you...
Oof. Ooh. Also, if you knew the answers, what are you doing in school, you losers? Listen, Larry's been through a lot. You don't need to roast him like this. The poor guy's already got, I think, 3 different jobs right now, and is really struggling, all right?
But whatever, you have to give us a refund. It's been less than 24 hours.
Look, guys, if it was up to me, I'd totally give you a refund. But the manager won't allow it.
Yeah, right. We all know Larry's the
I'm sorry, but
manager.
that's the way it is. Thank you for shopping at Ripley 2000.
You can't fool me, Larry.
Larry Needlemeyer, mark my words, we will get a refund.
Why is his last name Needlemeyer? His last name's Needlemeyer?
Hi, Larry. Can we have a refund, please?
Get out of here.
Nice try, boys. Nice try.
Rip off 2,000. Why is it too...
Needlemeyer's his real last name, right? It's not like what they called him in school, right? I don't want to find out his real name's Larry Lasagna, and Needlemeyer is just because he's got a thin dick.
Yes, I brought your suit to the dry cleaners and walked your dogs. Actually, the
I know there's no one there.
Oh, yes,
Needlemeyer.
This is why I was 7 minutes late. Oh, yes, Mr. Manager, sir, it was entirely my fault. It won't happen again, sir.
Okay.
Have a nice...
If there is somebody on that, tell them I'm going to have a word with them.
You're surrounded. Put your hands where I can see them. Now put your hands on the cash register and take out $20.
I don't have either. I don't have money or the cash register.
Hey, what kind of police are you?
Also, $20? Again?
Real police. The refund department of justice.
How many times are you going to be stuck in an infinite circle with Larry and $20? Also, are my eyes playing tricks on me? Are those actual games? Because that right there looks like the DS Rock Band controllers. These look like Wii games right here. That looks like DS games. Did they just blur it out so they didn't get copyrighted? Isn't that technically terrorism that you did?
I'm not gonna give you a refund.
We're not here to ask for a refund. We just want you to look at my new shiny watch.
It's kind of hard.
Come on, that watch is worth more than $20.
It, like...
Did it work? Is he hypnotized? Let's test it.
To be fair, if I wiggle my finger, he'll be hypnotized.
Amazing dancer.
Wow! Whoa! Oh, he's beautiful when he's animated. I'm so glad I freed you from your prison known as laziness.
A gorilla ostrich.
Hey, Snitzel. Was that racist? Yeah, I thought so too.
I have roller skates on. And your butt's on fire.
Oh, this is technically called manipulation.
And now you're a store clerk giving us a refund?
Sorry, it's against store policy.
Your butt's on fire again.
Come on, man. It's a rock. He doesn't have a butt.
Come on, I told you no refund.
Oh, no. We're not going to ask you for a refund. We just want 2 minutes of your time.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Every year, hundreds of children buy faulty computer games and don't get refunds.
Well-
This is Jimmy. If he really needed a refund, the store manager wouldn't give it to him.
I don't care that you're sad, Jimmy. It's store policy.
Jimmy's life is now very bad. He lives in a shoebox. What's that, Jimmy? Yes, Jimmy. I know you're sad and lonely.
How did it get air? Oh, wow. That's some Walton File shit right there.
Refunded sooner. Uphold the rights that little Jimmy had as a consumer.
That's actually true.
Now he's living in a box. He's a victim of deceit. And even
We're all
though
victims of
he's
deceit once we're born, my friend.
Poor Jimmy. I had no idea it was such a big problem.
You should have told him he killed
Is
him.
there anything I can do?
Well, you could look into your heart and give us a refund?
I'm sorry, but no.
Well, you have no choice, Larry. I'm gonna slap myself and Darwin's gonna hold his breath until you do something.
Well, they killed Jimmy. Why not kill themselves too? That's a dark sentence that just came out of my mouth. I guarantee this episode is solely around how Blockbuster would just have really old games on there. And I bet you kids, maybe even Benjamin as a kid, got sold games that did not work on the new consoles. I too have been utterly scammed by Blockbuster. I bought this. They sold this to me right before they went out of business. Okay, guys, one of these will kill you and what? Oh no, no, please don't make me put another counter up. Oh no, please stop him, Blair, please, I don't want to do the bit.
I'm sorry, but no.
No, please, I don't want to do the bit. He let it out. Whew.
Kids, what's up?
We couldn't get a refund and now we're really cheesed off.
What's your language, young man? Cheese is not to be invoked in vain in this house. If it's a refund you're after, you've come to the right place. Person, man, rabbit.
Let's do it right now.
All those things are true.
If you're going to do something, you gotta do it right.
Ooh, that's scary. Whoa.
How do I look?
Actually, you look like your wedding picture.
Perfect. Now hand me that game.
Oh.
What do you want from me, you nutburger?
You know what we want.
He's right, by the way. Nutburgers are pretty fucking crazy. I once watched a man eat a burger with peanut butter on it at a place that sells wings. How did they get past the how they get that in there without getting the old copyright? I guess it's the whole 3-second clip thing, and that's how rap artists can use like samples. So maybe that's how they got around it. It's a sample and it's slightly different. Music is very weird in the copyright department.
Exactly.
For the last time, I can't.
I wish to speak to your manager.
You don't realize he's a vile, cruel beast.
Wait,
Sorry, no
if you
refund.
grew a mustache, is that your skin?
Okay.
Because I assumed it was fur because you're a rabbit.
I'm gonna return this game and get a refund. Look,
I'm
gonna put the
scared.
game on the counter.
Yeah?
But
Easy,
Yep.
pal. Now, I'm opening the register.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. I want out. I'm about to pee my pants.
For me, I'm
I'm gonna dribble, man.
now
Dribble.
to take what you owe us. See my hand?
I see it. Don't.
Wait, isn't that like stealing?
You threatened his life and threaten your own lives to stop him. I feel like he's not really doing anything worse than you have. Well, it's really slow and easily. You guys could have. They look like a teddy bear. They've got teddy bear ears. Is this going to be a funny bit where they're cute and adorable and fun and friendly? Please? It's true. We're 18 episodes in. We all know that.
Look at you! I thought you were going to be some huge dude!
I'm just disappointed it wasn't a teddy bear in a business suit. Instead, it's this. It really looks like one of those Hello Kitty characters that like got abandoned and now has to work as a manager in a shitty store that's gonna go out of business in 2 years.
Whoa! I mean, where's the light in your office?
Oh!
Be on the floor
Oh!
room or something.
You! I know you!
So can we have our refund now?
No, refund.
Oh,
We
come on.
killed his
We've all
son!
had enough and a little fright, but I think it's time to just give us our money back and we'll be on our way.
I've had it with you and your brat trying to mess with my money. You think you can steal from me and laugh in my face?
Oh, you are adorable. But seriously, though, you don't want this to get physical. You're lucky I'm a pacifist.
I don't think you know what pacifist means. Oh!
Ow!
Get it, buddy!
He's inside my pants!
Ew, 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 ew! That's something a squirrel would do.
Get him off! Get him off!
I mean, you could help your dad. He's small enough.
Winning Gissy.
You! Ow! It didn't hurt that much, but no!
No!
Face! Gumball! Darwin!
That's an illegal maneuver. They don't allow that in UFC.
No! Don't abandon me!
Oh!
He's biting my neck with his little teeth!
Right there, little man.
Yeah, leave Mr. Dad alone. Otherwise what?
Otherwise, we'll put the security video online. What do you think the internet will say when it sees you slapping your customers with your little hands?
Tiny
It's pretty
hands.
funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But you'll probably get a modest fine and a couple of days of community service. So the shop will be
I don't
closed,
think it'd be a modest fine.
and
I think he'd probably go to jail.
lose money.
Whoa. No need to get excited here. Okay, look, I can't give you a refund. It's a matter of principle. But since I find you quite pathetic, I'll give you a 1% discount on this new games console. That way, you can play the game you've already got.
No,
What
it
do
won't be
you
able to play it, will it?
1%.
They've got a disc console. They wouldn't be going backwards.
$100. That's like $7 off.
Now that's what I call a bargain.
Can we have your credit card, Mr. Dad?
I don't think we should ever do anything without Nicole's approval.
Ugh, can't believe I got beat up by a garden
Oh,
gnome.
come on. It was pretty funny. Like,
What do you think garden gnomes look like?
And when you got you from a boat, and it looked like a tennis ball bouncing on a melon.
See, it can be funny when it's you.
Me, we did get a huge discount on the
We really
console.
learned a lot today.
Put the game on.
Yes. Dad, he sold us a Shrek.
Ingenious. I can't be mad. That's one of the most ingenious pranks I've ever seen in my entire life. Also, did you give up the tape for that? You gave up the tape, didn't you? We have no leverage. Also, Gumball. I don't mean to be that guy, but if you had no cartridge-based console, how in the hell were you going to get a VHS tape onto the internet? Just wondering, just asking for a friend. I would say the big criticism of this episode is most of the like pranks that the boys did on Larry were pretty basic and kind of boring. Well, no, that's not technically true. I really like the video bit. And I only think the reason I didn't think of it before is because it's kind of the same bit as trying to get the $20. And I just feel like when they did it in that episode was funnier, and it's very similar to it. You know what I mean? But I do like how they put the saturated filter on the VHS tape. Mwah. Chef's kiss on that little touch. So even though I found this episode to be very entertaining, I felt the jokes were lacking this episode. I don't feel they were really any heavy hitters. Other than the ending, I think the reveal was probably the highlight of the episode. Is it the funniest part? No, I think the slapstick of him getting attacked and it slightly hurting and him panicking is the joke of the episode. I also like the fact that the manager actually showed up. I did not expect the manager to show up. I really thought this was just going to be an episode where they just bullied Larry. But no, they actually revealed the brand new character of Temu, Mr. Krabs. And I have to say, he's all right. I feel like I've seen his character done better. That it was just kind of okay. I would give it like a 6.5 on the funny character ideas. But you know what? It was an all right episode. It wasn't a bad episode by any means, but it was, I think, a simple average episode. Probably my favorite part is the story itself, because I don't think I've ever watched a show talk about this incident here. I feel like many of us in the Blockbuster era have gone through. Those companies didn't give a shit. They just wanted to sell. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to subscribe, like down below, write a comment about this episode. How many people have also been scammed by Blockbusters or mom and pop video rental stores? Because I know Blockbuster wasn't everywhere's. And if you have had this happen, please tell me. I gotta know if I'm the only one that relates to this episode. Because this sits in a dusty spot. I put it in the corner of my room to remind me of their crime. And maybe one day I will find disc 2 for super cheap. Because that's all I can hope for. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.